If you just improve on these 3 things that I'm gonna cover in this video, you will instantly get more girls into you. It's that simple. Just take me as an example. At 16 years old, I looked ugly as fuck. I had no confidence, nor did I have any girls into me. But just 2 years later, after consistently training at the gym and consistently training my facial muscles, I instantly got more attractive to girls. And I improved my charisma, and that made me instantly going on countless of dates and even getting 3 different girlfriends over the past 2 years. My name is Oliver and I help guys become the most attractive version of yourself. And if you didn't know already, building an aesthetic physique is the best way to do so. And if you want to learn how to build an aesthetic body, then go have a look at the top link in the description. All the details are there. So step number 1, get more charisma, aka become the social butterfly. So there's a quick story that I want to tell you. So I went to something called an efterskole here in Denmark. It's basically a place you stay at for 1 year together with people who are going to school together and going to hobbies together. So there was different hobbies. You could go to table tennis, volleyball, all of these different things, for example. And at the end of the school year, we had an event where people had to get rewards for basically different things like personality, the best looking person, all of these different things. And there was placed a big stage inside of the hall. And then we sat in a friend group. So that was like 15 different tables because we were over hundreds of people. And then we sat at each table together with our closest friends and we talked about what was gonna happen and all this. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? It could be really nice if I actually just got rewarded for one of these different categories. The teacher comes up on stage, tells a quick story, and then she says, the person who was the best mood lifter of the year, Oliver Brian Jensen. And I was instantly shocked because I was like, you know, I had definitely tried to talk to as many people as possible to become the more social guy, but I never thought that I actually succeeded that well in it for the entire school of 140 people to literally reward me as the person who was the most social mood lifter of the year. And I then thought, you know what, fuck yeah man, I got a reward. But then I also got the next one, which was becoming the best friend of the year, or basically the people's friend of the year. I got a third one, I got the smile of the year, and I got a fourth one, which was being the best at my hobby, which was table tennis. I literally got 4 awards. Most people didn't even get 1. The reason why I tell you this story is because I have never been the social guy. I have always tried to be, but it didn't really go that successful. If you ask my friends, they will say that I was the social guy because I usually talked with a lot of people, but it was so uncomfortable every single time I tried to speak with a new person. But it was just by forcing myself to try to speak with different people and try to take an interest in their life that they felt like I was a good friend. And that's exactly why I have made a channel like this, for you to become the most attractive version of yourself. So if you want more advice like this, I would highly recommend you to go down and click subscribe to this channel, because it's where I teach you everything on getting the most attractive version of yourself. So step number 2, your habits determine your attractiveness. You don't know this, but over the past years that you have been living, from literally when you were a child, the habits that you have been doing has literally been shaping your skull of your face and your body. Think about back in the class, to the people who usually went outside all the time, did funny stuff together, went to sports club and all this together. Usually they were the one who had a good physique in class. Then there were the other people, basically someone like me, who only played video games with people and didn't really go that much outside. So obviously there will be a big difference between our physiques. You know, the popular kids was usually the ones who did the hobbies type of thing. And then there was me, who didn't really look sexy, who didn't look attractive because I didn't have a well-developed physique. But that's not the only thing. Maybe when you sleep on one of your sides. That will literally make your face more asymmetrical because the water weight will literally come onto one of the sides more. Isn't it crazy that just by our habits, we literally determine our attractiveness? And don't worry, if you have been doing all of these habits wrong, as I've been talking about, you can still make up for it, exactly like I have done. That's why you can see the difference on these 2 pictures of me, literally from when I was 16 years old. That's when I discovered this. to when now I'm 18 years old and I look like this. And that's exactly why, if you want to improve your facial attractiveness and becoming the most attractive version of yourself, because there's literally exercises that we can do other than just our habits that we do daily, like chewing and all this. But there's literally exercises that you can do to become more attractive, which is why people have that TikTok boyish look, just like I have kind of achieved. So if you want to have a closer look at it, then go down and click the top link in the description. All the details are there. I really hope that you got some value out of this video, because I really put in the time to really think about what could help you the most, and this was my conclusion. So again, if you want more tips like this so you can become the most attractive version of yourself, because I know how irritating it is to not being attractive, because you don't get any attention from girls, not even guys as well, only the losers, but you want more. You know that you're capable of being more, right? You know that you deserve. Right now, of course, you don't really deserve it, that's why you don't get it. But you know that you, like, there should be this kind of feeling inside of you that you know that you can be more. There's something that you can improve on in your life so you can actually become one of the other guys. It isn't just genetics, it's literally just habits. And that's exactly what I teach on here, how you become the most attractive version of yourself. So go down and click subscribe to become a part of this channel and movement. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day, bro. Mwah.